board details. So this is the first object and this is the second object. Now what you are doing here is you are overriding the values and we are defining with the new values. That means you are reusing the same object. You are reusing the same object and redefining the functionalities. So redefining the values. Without rewriting every time, we can just simply reuse all the functions. That's what actually. But the right way to reuse is keep this logic in a class and reuse the data from the class. That's what we call as object-oriented programming, which we will see in the next level how to handle. But this is technically an object and how to deal with an object, right? So object types are defined in this way. Temporarily, in order to avoid these type of errors, it shows because you are illegally using an object without logically storing it, then you can change this type as any type and you will not get any problems related to that. It will not show any errors. But because we need to understand what is an object data type, that's the reason better to keep this object type. And even you have an error shown here, we don't need to worry about that. We need to just use it, configure it and run it, right? So later you will understand how to correctly configure the objects, because in OOP we use all the logical data kept in a specific class and access from a class through an object reference. Here we are directly using an object without any class. But to understand what is the object type, you need to know about this. Hope you are clear with this. Technically, this is an example for an object type. So how to configure the objects and how to use the objects in a TypeScript, right? Now, next important, after understanding the object, we have another important is how to work with regular expressions and date types, math type. So built in some predefined data types are there which we need to understand, that we will see in next session, right? Tomorrow we will continue, and tomorrow we will see about regular expressions, how to deal with regular expression. These are all important for our Angular. That's the reason I am giving a detailed overview, so that in Angular we don't need to discuss again. We can directly use them, right? And after 3-4 days, we will have a little long session. So we can have our session up to 8:15, 8:20, like, so that we can spend more time and complete the concept. After 3-4 days, we will have a little long session, right? And tomorrow we will continue with the same concept, and we will learn about regular expressions here, right? These notes I will upload into GitHub. I yesterday uploaded a TypeScript PDF document. You can go through that, right? All this I will upload into the GitHub, right? Tomorrow we'll continue with this. If you have any doubts, you can ping me that out, right? Thank you. Today's notes I am uploading onto the GitHub. You can get it from there, right? GitHub, our repository is same. Yesterday's class, everything is in the GitHub. And on the beginning day itself, I given you the GitHub link, right? And if you don't have the GitHub link, this is the GitHub link. Fine. Oh, hope you are clear with these topics. Then tomorrow we will see. We will continue with that, right? Thank you. Yes, you cannot store into an array. If you want, you can store also. Already I told you that it will sort temporarily and print. It is not permanent sorting, right? Yesterday we discussed it detailedly. What do you mean by that concept is called? In the terminal, how to select the command prompt, I told you, you can go through that, right? In the examples I showed you in the terminal, how to the command prompt, right? I showed you one process of how to use the command prompt. You try from command prompt, don't worry about the terminal. Later I will show you. Huh? I already showed once how to enable that in terminal, right? Still you missed the concept, then no problem. You continue with your command prompt. When situation comes, I will show. Okay, thank you.